Good morning, it is day 14 out of 30 of doing 333 push-ups every single day to get to 10,000 push-ups. Now we're currently at that number over there, which is basically halfway. I mean, clearly it's the 14th, so tomorrow we'll be halfway. But yeah, everything's going well. Push-ups are, I haven't gotten an injury except the shoulder neck one, but that's from the gym, from doing shoulders. Nothing to do with the chest, and it's not that bad that I can't continue doing push-ups. So what you see in front of me here is little tasters that I just kind of wanted to get through this morning, and I wanted to do them live. I told you that Protein has basically given me these supplements, whether it's obviously the protein, the creatine, the pre-workout, and double protein. So those were those, and they're bringing out a new product. I'm not going to necessarily, I don't know if they want me to say, but it's definitely a hydration drink, right? It's going to be I don't know if I should say. I think they said they don't mind, but they're obviously in the process of doing this, but they're bringing it up. Let's hope I don't mess. Is it open? Yes, it is. All right, so this is the first one. This is strawberry and lime. Pour that in there. Nice. I mean, you can already see from the color of the drink what it is. So I might as well just kind of tell you. You can smell it. You can smell that strawberry and the lime clearly. This is nachi. Now, if you don't know what nachi is, if you're not South African, nachi is basically a mandarin. It's like a little baby, basically the baby brother of the orange and the basically the orange. So this is gonna also be the same color. I'm actually surprised that it doesn't change color at all. I mean, this one's a little darker. You know those, we could potentially make that music, where they lick their finger and like, woo. All right, and the last one, which they mentioned to me is going to be the best one that they've tried personally and that they recommend, is cream soda. Again, South African flavor. It is it's a drink that we have here in South Africa, a fizzy drink, like Coca-Cola or Fanta or things like that. I think you also don't have Fanta, but anyway, cream soda. So let's try that one straight up in there. Let's give it a mix. So out of all three, the one in the middle, the nachi, has almost like a discolored yellowish vibe to it. But anyway, there's no hiding what this is. We all know that electrolytes come in this color, especially the good ones. So I'm gonna give this a taste. I'm gonna start with the strawberry, and we're just gonna give it a little review on how it tastes. You know what? The first thing that I notice immediately from this is the fact that it is drinkable. When I said there's some electrolytes out there that's definitely not tasty, but the other thing is they're so, I wouldn't say sweet. There's a taste to it that immediately sits in the back of your throat, and you just know for a fact that if you keep drinking that the whole day or throughout the workout, it's gonna start burning and itching. That's a really good flavor. It really tastes exactly as it smells, so that one is good. But I can't really give it a rating without trying the other. So let's do the nachi mandarin, shall we? You can smell it before you even drink. I think they've outdone themselves here. I'm gonna be honest. I know they're watching, so guys, well done. I can already tell you, I use electrolytes every single day, and I'm sure my wife will probably want to taste them as well. My love?
Yeah?
You want to come taste these?
Are they nice?
Very. I'm just gonna taste the cream soda quickly. So this is the bad boy. This is the one that they say is really good. So let's give it a go. Come have Scoot in here.
What's what?
Come underneath the thing here.
Oh, the cat's.
Okay, move. All right. So this is. Well, let me first tell you about the cream soda. I think you can actually try that first. They said it's number one.
Do you think it is?
I don't think so.
Do you not like it?
I'm not sure because I've also felt like there was a lot of powder in the previous ones and this one had a little less. So it's maybe not as potent or pungent. But it just, I mean, you can sip on it and it does taste a little bit like cream soda.
I think it smells more like cream soda than it tastes
Yeah.
like cream soda.
So my favorite, okay, I'm going to be honest with you. My favorite is this one. Just purely because,
So nachi.
what do I like in
You
water
like
flavor?
nachos.
Water flavor,
I don't like
nachi.
nachi very
We'll take
much,
this
though.
one first. So
What's this one?
this is strawberry and lime. Isn't that just like drinkable? Like you can sip on that the whole
I
time.
like that one.
Yeah?
I don't think I'm gonna like this. You already told me I'm not
taste
gonna like
just
it.
taste it, it's good. Yeah?
Yeah, I like this one the best.
Alright. Well, clearly, I mean, this is a proper review, so hopefully you guys can understand. When the product does come out, I'll obviously list it. I'm sure they'll give me some details on where it is, but you can just visit their site. It's on the description below. But if it comes out, this is what I will buy. Sophie will probably get that. And, you know, most South Africans will try that. But overall, it's a very drinkable, compared to the one that we have now.
Yeah,
You know,
it's nice.
It's good. If it tastes really nice and it has all the stuff that you need, boom, done deal. Anyway, that's my review. Let's get back to push-ups, shall we? Alrighty, let's get straight into those first push-ups, shall we? Ooh, 33. That's a beautiful start. Yeah, I think, you know, with those electrolytes running through my veins here, I might hopefully have a little bit more energy today. But you know, that's not what they are. It's not a pre-workout. It's not something like that. It's obviously just to, I mean, basically that's what magnesium does actually. You know, it makes you feel a little bit better. There's this supplement that we have. It's like basically slow mag, which I quite enjoy because it just tastes really nice, and it's also a strawberry flavor. That's kind of how that strawberry tastes to me, which is nice. You know, it's a nice flavor, and it's a, you know, a dissolved, like a tablet that dissolves, and fizzes, which is quite nice, and that is packed with magnesium, which I used to use actually, but I've stopped. So I definitely feel, if you are someone that doubts, which I was, I used to doubt supplements and vitamins and, you know, stuff like that, but I can tell you straight up, I used to be, and I mean, I'm not sure how you'll get my parents' numbers, but you can ask them. I've always been someone that I would get sick, you know, normal cold and flu, at least 2 to 3 times a year. And I can honestly tell you, in the last 3 years, since I've started using, you know, supplements or micro, not micro, what do you call it, multivitamins, and you know, like Slow Mag and Calci Vita, and just made sure that I have all the vitamins and things and electrolytes, I've been pretty healthy. You know, I would say maybe in the last 3 years I've been sick 3 times, you know, so once a year. So from 2 to 3 a year, it's been once a year. And even then, when I do, it's a 3-day, you know, 3-day sickness, like boop boop boop, done. Where normally it could last, I knew when I got sick it would last like a week and a half sometimes. So I'm just saying, if you doubt these things, give it a go. I mean, yeah, you think it's like insurance, right? Insurance it's only worth something if you actually get into an accident, or if they break into your home and stuff like that, then you can claim. So you always feel, you know, you don't want to really pay for it, but it is something that's needed, and it does work, and it does help. So same with, you know, multivitamins. You think like, oh, you know, it's such a small amount and you get it from food, and, you know, I'll just skip it. If you really get that, if you just pay that money, your life will honestly change. Like, you feel good. And it's not going to be like a, wow, I feel great all of a sudden. But it's very slowly making you a healthier person. So think about it. Set 2, let's go. Alrighty, push-ups are honestly becoming easier. I think I'm gonna smash the last 15 down, the second half. Obviously there's 16 left, but Second half is going to be easy. I just feel it, I believe it. And I've had some compliments from a few people saying that they can see my chest is getting bigger, which, you know, I think because I film every day, I edit every day, I see my chest every day in the mirror maybe. You know, our fridge has a mirror, so every time I walk there I do a little pec flex. But so I see it every day, and I guess I just don't see the change. You know, like the same with that frog in the pot, and the water started heating up and he didn't realize it because he was like slowly, you know, warming up to it, and he didn't realize it. So the same with me, I don't really notice it, but I'm sure if someone maybe watched day 1, 2 or 3 and then they skipped and they haven't seen my post for a while, and then bam, they see day 15, then maybe they go like, hey, it's actually grown since the last time I seen it. So quite nice, because I also tend not to, I don't want to look at old footage and compare now. That's the whole point. I want to go day 30, look at my chest at day 30, look at my chest at day 1, and then do an accurate comparison. How I feel, how I look, and yeah, everything. Basically, like the picture as well, videos, all of that. So I just rather do that comparison in the end. Let's go. That's it. $33, lovely, third set, not too bad. Today is quite cloudy with a chance of meatballs. No, I'm not having meatballs today, but you know what I mean. It's a quite a little rainy day this morning. It is actually falling, to be honest, now that I look at it. So it's gonna probably be a lot of indoor push-ups happening today, which is fine, you know, but I will head to the gym straight after this. Luckily I'm only doing bicep and tricep, which again, I told you I have to be very careful when I do triceps, because that is the muscle that I always also use to lift myself up to do these push-ups. So I just need to be careful. But other than that, if we're lucky and the clouds move away and the sun comes belting down, then potentially I could do a little push-up outside. But yeah, I just want to thank everyone again for watching, you know, these videos through. It does help with my, well, algorithm obviously, and with watch hours. I'm so close. These are my watch hours at the moment, so it kind of fluctuates at the moment. So I'm really trying to get to that 4,000 just so I can seal it, and then I can almost relax a little bit. Not with the filming, but in a sense, I sometimes force a few ideas and things just to get it up there, and I don't want to. I want to be myself. I want to film videos because just because I want to, because it's me, not because I'm forced so that I can get a watch hour or two. So I thank you for that. Last set, let's go. Beautiful. That is beautiful. Look at it. Look at the chest. That's alright. Thank you so much. Let's hit the gym, and we still have quite a few push-ups left for the day. We'll smash it. Let's go. Alrighty, we are in the parking lot of the gym. I'm going to train some bicep and triceps today. So, you know, it's just a grinding day today. I'm going to try and do as much as I can. We took some pictures of, well, I cleaned the house and then took some pictures of the couch and the fridge and the washing machine, and we're going to put that up on Marketplace so we can kind of basically sell and start selling the things in the house, because, you know, we're not taking any of that with us on to the UK, so we can obviously then start fresh, buy new things once we get on that side or to that side. So anyway, let's train some biceps. Alrighty, smashed some biceps and some triceps. Looking pretty good. Whoop. coming here to the gym every single day, regardless if you're doing push-ups or not, it's hard, you know. It's a mental thing that you have to overcome every single day. And I think if you can overcome it, and you can, you know, do what is hard, do what is something that you would hate to do every single day. If you do that, cross that bridge. Yeah, there's a leprechaun waiting for you on the other side. There's gold there. There's some luck there. There's some good stuff waiting for you on the other side. And I've seen it in my own life, so I can testify. You know, all the hard work that I've done here in the gym, days that I didn't want to come but I still came, has given me the shape and the mindset to move forward and gain followers, gain subscribers, make more money, get more clients. Just because I put in the work behind the scenes. So you can do it too. You can do it too. Anyway, let's go. Alrighty, round 2 is in session. Let's smash it quickly, shall we? Get those push-ups in. Ah. 33, lovely. So what I did today, or so far, I actually moved my whole desk. Normally I've been working on the couch, right? That is something that I have done, I would say, for a year now. And the reason for that was because of my back. So I injured my back, so I started working on the couch because it helped my lower back. And obviously just got used to that. And you know, even though I am productive, obviously, I just thought, you know what, it's time to get back to to working on a desk, just to see if potentially even the productivity level will go up, just because it's not as comfortable, you know, sitting at a desk. It's not as comfortable, so you kind of like force yourself to finish things so you can move on to something else, maybe get up, make some food, whatever. So yeah, I've just done that today. So far so good, not gonna lie, but I'll maybe show you in the video how I just moved it. Other than that, it's been a busy day. I went to sign my contract. Well, I had to print it out, sign it, and then scan it in. Contract for base models. So there are a few terms and conditions that I need to adhere to, but I'll tell you about them now. Whew. My triceps are holding up regardless of training them today. Quite heavy actually, but it was a good session. But one of the things that I need to do when, you know, signed with them is to mention them in my Instagram bio, which is not a problem, you know. I mean, it's technically it's a job. I'm affiliated with them. I'm signed with them. You know, it's a contract, obviously, so I can do that. But I always felt like the bio is kind of, especially the top, it's what you want. You know, like, let's say you really want to be a guitar player, but you're an accountant. You're not going to put accountant on your Instagram bio. You know, you'll mention it somewhere down below, but most of the time you'll say you're a guitarist, you know, because that's what you really want. So clearly you'll see on the top of my bio it says YouTuber. It obviously has my business on there, and which is Kilian Fit, and my YouTube link, you know, because that is something that I obviously want to promote more. It does, however, say model, actor, and online coach with the link, so it gives an idea of who and what I am and what I do. You know, it's just a small bio. You don't want to fill it up too much. So I guess I can just take the whole modeling and acting away and replace it with the agency, because in a way the agency is for acting and modeling. So if you see that as a new viewer or follower, then you'll put 2 and 2 together. I'm sure you'll, you know, plus to be honest, I don't think people really give a shit anyway what your bio is. They don't necessarily read it, especially if it's a long one. If it's short and simple, maybe. Anyway, last set, let's go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's see how the pump is treating us. There we go. Little chest pump. No, I think I definitely think there's some growth here. I mean, just holding it like that. Come on, guys. I mean, you've seen day one. There must be some of you must be thinking this works, because I can see it and I feel like, I mean, I can feel it literally. I'm here. So halfway through almost, and already some changes and results. So we just gotta keep smashing, and hopefully the results are gonna be epic by the end. Let's go. Alrighty, it is about 8:15 at the moment, and it is time for push-ups. Sometimes I leave it up to the last minute, to be honest. Just a lot of work to do, and had my last meal, and you kind of get tired, especially like I said at night. Kind of, I don't know. Sometimes I honestly just forget, because in my mind I do so many push-ups in the day. I just think I'm done, you know. But I'm not. So let's keep going. 3 sets of 34. Let's go. You know, as I'm doing these push-ups, I'm thinking, I don't think I'm gonna do a push-up after this challenge for at least 6 months. Oh gosh, and it's the same with running, to be honest. After that running challenge, you know, I said that I would run twice a week, but I don't know, it's almost created this, fear is not the word, and what is the word? Not callous. It's just created this, I don't know. What is the word? What is the word? When something, you've done it for so much, engraved. No, not engraved.
I don't know. You just don't like it anymore.
No, I don't. Yeah, well, an ick. Not an ick, but you can get what I'm saying with all these words. There's something that is just making me feel like I don't want to do it, or it's not the same, you know. It's yeah, it's just when you do something for so long, you don't want to do it. But I think that is just because I keep doing another challenge. I think if I had to, you know, forfeit these challenges and just live a normal life, then, you know, I would get back into all the certain things and everything. But if I start, let's say, doing a hill sprint challenge, you know, next, for instance, if that was the challenge, then yeah, I'd probably not do push-ups as much, or I wouldn't run as much, or I'd probably not go on a strict diet, because, you know, something else has now taken that slot and time and pressure from me. So, but yeah, I guess once I'm done with all these challenges, because I don't know how long this is going to be. You know, I'm sure there's only so many 30-day challenges that I can do in my life or on this channel. But for now, it is something that I'm taking on, and as I move now to England and things like that, and starting a new career, I want to get into writing my book. There's a lot of things, so the channel might change, but it would most probably always stay the same, and that includes fitness, nutrition, mental health, and a little bit of documentation of my life. That is the baseline of this channel. Anyway, number 2. I'm not sure if everyone would have chosen those 4 things. But in my life, I think it's the only thing that I've ever known. You know, coming from a small town, you know, you kind of have this, well, at least for me, I had a dream to become a famous rugby player, you know, to be on stage, and I think the worst thing, or not the worst thing, the nice thing, and I guess the guys already did it, especially in the South African team. You've got Sia Kolisi and you've got Rassie Erasmus, both actually coming from my town, where I grew up, small town. Well, obviously when I was a kid, they weren't where they are now, but they had the dream. And so did I. I really thought that I would be able to make it. And not just to play rugby, but to then talk about it the same way they have talked about it now. And how they have given children hope in small towns that they could one day play for their country. And so for me it was a big thing to make it to the team, to become a Springbok rugby player, so that I can then say to the kids like, hey guys, I came from a shitty small town. Well, not shitty, it was a nice town, but a small town, and I made it, and you can too. So that has always been something that I wanted to do, and I guess that's why my channel is about these type of things, because I still deep down believe that I will make or reach some height of, whether it's YouTube or modeling, acting, even just fitness, you know, or nutrition, whatever it is, reach a certain height where I can then go back, and people might potentially look up and say, wow, look at him, I want to be there. And then I can say, yes, you know what, son, you can do whatever you want to do, because I did it. So it's still a journey which I am enjoying. Every single step is hard, but you know, it's purposeful. And yeah, I guess I always think about this sometimes. I ask myself, like, if I had to like die right now, did I live a good life? Did I do everything I can? And 99% of it, I would say yes. I mean, of course, I would love to have a son or daughter, kid. That would be really nice, because I think that's the last little bit of achievement, I would say. Like that's the ultimate goal. But other than that, I have done everything that I've set out to do so far. You know, now it's just trying to get further. You know, it's like if the goal was to go to the moon, I'm now in space. You know, there's still a distance to the moon, but at least I'm in space. So I'm quite happy about that. Anyway, last set, let's go. Alrighty. Whew. Done and dusted. Did some biceps today, and obviously some chest with the push-ups. Thank you so much for watching again. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you tomorrow for the halfway mark, day 15. This is where I'm at now. I'll hopefully reach the 5,000 tomorrow, or at least close. Cheers.